I'm back with another triggering topic. Now, the topic of the day is when pretty privilege turns ugly. And today I want to talk about India Love, but before I get into it, let me give y'all a quick disclaimer. This video is filled with my thoughts and my thoughts alone. Everything is all alleged, nothing is factual. I do not know any of these people personally. This is a commentary channel, and oftentimes I use clips and articles as part of my critical review, right along with fair use guidelines. Now that we got all of that out of the way, let me say, India Love, if you don't know who she is, she's generally looked at as an OG, IG baddie, influencer, whatever. I think that she was really popping in the 2010s. She was able to parlay her beauty and popularity into a short-lived reality show featuring her and her family called The Westbrooks in 2013. And what I find strange about India Love, who also went viral for being connected to the rapper The Game when she was around 18 or 19, depending on what news source you look at, some people say even 17. But I don't know if you ever remember hearing about them with the infamous park incident. If you know, you know, which is disgusting. And in my opinion, I think Game or The Game, whatever, is a predatory male, because why are you allegedly dating an 18-year-old girl or possibly younger at 34 years old? Ew, ew, ew. Predator vibes. Now, India Love has been linked to a lot of different men, and a lot of them, as I was researching, aren't confirmed. Like, she'll have pictures with them, cuddled up with them, but that still doesn't mean that, she was with them. So I'm not going to mention all of those men because it's a lot. It's a lot of artists. It's a lot of athletes. But I will say that she was definitely confirmed to have been with boxer Devin Haney and also rapper Sheck West, who had previously been accused of domestic violence by singer Justine Skye, one of his previous girlfriends. And now I see India Love going viral all over social media for freaking on and flirting with Duke Dennis and defending and being a pick-me-sha to DDG. And honestly, I find it so strange when girls that are extremely beautiful, and they know that, and instead of using their beauty to actually put themselves in a better position, they use it to garner male attention and to be validated by men, not realizing that any of the validation that you receive from men isn't genuine, because they are hoping that they can use that validation that they are giving you as an access card to your vagina. And that's why so many beautiful girls, especially ones that want to be in the entertainment or influencer space, bounce from man to man to man, and they start looking all worn out, because all these men, all they seek to do, all they want to do is use them up and use their bodies. They have no intention on pouring anything into them. And then eventually all these girls are left with is that it's that all burning desire to still be looked at as the baddest to men. And that's what their whole existence is about, being looked at as the baddest. And at the end of the day, what does that get you? What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Especially when male validation and male attention is such a temporary and temperamental thing. Men are not loyal. They're not. You have a very short window of time to be desired by them and lavished with attention. Not to mention that the attention that these girls are yearning for and seeking and are getting, it doesn't necessarily come with respect either. You know what I'm saying? It's desire without intention, desire without love, desire without respect. But I also find it very strange that there are girls like India Love who, instead of using their beauty to elevate them to boss level, to turn it into an empire, they only use it to be fake centered and fake put on a pedestal by gross predatory men, normally lamos. You know what I'm saying? But let me show y'all some clips and I'll be right back. Like when you got genuine people in your corner and a genuine person like Moo, who genuinely is like a great guy who doesn't have no expectations other than wanting to see another person win and do good and be respectful, and every great attribute and characteristic in a person, he shows that in every way to me. So I don't give a rat's ass who, what, when, where, why, and how. From high school, was in a relationship. After high school, jumped into a relationship. Then I just like quickly jumped into a lot of relationships where I had to abide by niggas' rules a lot. Okay. Back to back. Okay, I'm with this person. Okay, I can't do that. Okay, fine, I can't do that. Now that I'm single and I've been single for a minute now, like I'm enjoying the fact that I get to just have fun and not have to like not dance at a party or not do this and not do that. Like I really want to just, and I feel like Moo makes me feel comfortable because he respects boundaries.
Especially in your mix.
You know what my motto is?
Tell us.
There's a bitch that turns 18 every day, okay? So you need to be on your shit because a bitch turns 18 every fucking day. And I'm not finna be the bitch that used to be the cool bitch. No, I'm gonna always be the cool bitch forever and ever and ever. And y'all gonna know me as being the original cool OG. LA bitch. That's just what it is. I'm never gonna be like washed. I'm never gonna be like in the past. I'm always gonna be like the one. Like I'm the blueprint. Like I know y'all know that. Like
talk your shit. I like it. I like it. We are fully aware you are the blueprint. Hey,
that might be the first time I heard that. There's always gonna be a bitch turning 18 every day.
A bitch turns 18 every day.
I mean, you say it. We say it like we say like if we like sports hoop or whatever. It's always gonna be some younger wave.
Now you see a girl that's speaking on always being in relationships. You see a girl defending DDG. Bad look. And also, like I said earlier, she was with a man named Sheck West who had been accused of domestic violence. And oh, shocker, their relationship didn't work out. And, then you hear her talking about, an 18-year-old girl is born every day and she's never going to be washed and she's always going to be all that and a bag of chips and the OG baddie and all of this and that. And to me personally, that's an insane perspective to have. Beauty will fade. You will get older. And the attention, even if you still stay attractive, will not be the same as it was when you were in your teens and 20s. It is just what it is. It will happen. Like, I remember when I was in my teen years, 18 and up, when I was 21, even when I was in my 20s, how when I would step out and go places, dudes would lose their mind. You know what I'm saying? But as I've gotten older, in my 40s, that same thing doesn't happen the way it did when I was in my teens and in my 20s. Yes, it happens, but not the way that it used to. Because that's just what happens with women. And there's no way to escape it. And that's why you have to put your focus into more than what's on the outside of you. And that's why you have to do more than put your faith in men and your desirability in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, defending men that have very questionable histories of treating women badly, yuck. Okay? That's the wrong thing to do. Going from man to man is not the way to go. The better way to go would be to focus on building a brand around you and what you bring to the table beyond your beauty. And I don't want anyone to get this twisted. I'm not denying India loves beauty. I'm not saying that tomorrow men are not going to like her or desire her. But I will say that father time is undeniable. And even more undeniable is the disloyalty of men. And the demonizing of a woman getting older. But I will say, if y'all want to know what I am questioning, I'm questioning India Love's intelligence level. her knowledge in properly rebranding, and also questioning why she is continuing to stay in a very, very male-centered pick-Misha lane. In my opinion, this is what happens to a lot of women that have pretty privilege. They end up being imprisoned in the box that the very men who built them up created for them. They can only exist as a woman of their fantasies. And once that is no longer able to happen, then those women are discarded and thrown in the garbage. And, I really wish that India Love would realize that at this stage in the game, being a 29-year-old woman, that it's much, much better to make women your allies, to make women your focus instead of men. If she was smart, her rebrand would include being a girl's girl, not being the mammy for DDG. Ew, 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 horrific look. Going from being the vixen for A-list rappers and celebrities to now Z-list streamers is a complete mismanagement of your beauty and the opportunities that have been afforded to you because of that beauty. And, also going against the women for men's benefit or for their gaze will never, and I mean, it will never work out for you, baby. But, maybe she'll do better. Her story has yet to be completely written. So we'll have to wait and see if she wises up. I truly hope she does. Hopefully, she'll run across this video. But, this video wasn't really meant, to be that serious. It's just, thoughts that popped into my head when I saw some viral clips of her, because I've never really kept up with her like that. She's out of my generation, so I've never really kept up with her like that, but I do know who she is. And, I don't know, but y'all let me know if this video made sense or not. Like, I really hope that it made sense and I got my point across, but sometimes it's like, I'm like, I don't know, because this video is a little bit out of my comfort zone. But anyway, I digress. If you watched this whole video and you truly enjoyed it, then please do me a favor and drop a 22 down below in the comments, and I'll tell you why. Because supporting doo-doo garbage is boo. And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. Just do your girl a free favor. Follow me on TikTok. I do live stream there exclusively. I promise you'll like it. Also, follow your girl on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And subscribe. And as always, ladies, I really love to hear from y'all. So please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.